Listen, don't skip this video. It can literally replace your entire marketing degree. Watch this.
6 universal principles that every successful influence profession employed. One was reciprocity. People want to say yes to those who have given to them first. There was a recent study that showed when customers came into a candy store, if they were given a gift of chocolate at the beginning, they were 42% more likely to buy in that store because they felt obligated to give back to someone who had given to them. Good. Another is liking. We prefer to say yes to those we know and like, but how does someone achieve liking? One thing that we learned negotiators can do is to find a commonality, something that's similar with their negotiation opponent. Bring that to the surface and they get a better deal. They get more grace in the negotiation because they're liked more as a consequence. A third is authority. Of course, we prefer to say yes to those individuals who can give us evidence that they are competent, they have credentials, they have experience in a particular arena. And another is social proof. The idea that if a lot of our peers are doing something, it's probably a good choice for us. So if we get information that this is the fastest growing or the largest selling, I saw an article of a study that was done in Beijing, shows you the cross-cultural reach of this. A restaurant manager, a restaurant owner, can significantly increase the likelihood that people will choose a particular dish from the menu by adding a small addition to the menu description in each case. And it's not the one you would think. This is the specialty of our house, or this is our chef's selection for the evening. No, it's a little asterisk that says, this is one of our most popular items. And each one immediately becomes 13 to 20% more popular.
So that is social proof.
That's social proof. What are the other people around? And what I love about that study, it was entirely honest, it was entirely costless, and it produced a 13 to 20% increase in choice. We all have most popular models or options. Say that at the outset first, and that persuades people to pay attention to it and to decide to try. The fifth principle is scarcity. We want those things that are scarce, rare, dwindling in availability, not easily accessible. One study showed that in a supermarket, if the supermarket put underneath a brand only X items per customer, they doubled purchasing.
Scarcity.
Scarcity. And then finally it's commitment and consistency. We want to be consistent with what we have already said or done publicly. So if we can ask people to take a small step in our direction, they'll be more likely to stay consistent with that because they've already made a commitment toward our product, our service, our idea.
What's an example?
Doctor's offices, there is a problem with no-shows. People who make an appointment and then don't appear. It's very expensive for the healthcare system. If instead of giving a patient the date and time on a little appointment card at the end of every appointment, you give that patient a blank card